Well, Matt, a frustrating afternoon. How do you sum it up?
A very good and dominant first half performance. I was very pleased with a lot of things other than being in the lead at half time. We've had several chances. Tanto's hit the post. I think one cleared off the line, a couple just flashing past the post. I thought we were very dominant and good in our play and should have been in the lead. And the only sort of gripe I had was that we weren't in the lead at half time. I thought the second half first, probably up until their goal to be honest, 20-25 minutes, I thought it was very bitty. I thought it was very stop-start. I thought there was a lot of fouls in the game. The ball wasn't really in play a lot and there was no real flow to the game at all, which culminates in a bit of a sloppy foul on the edge of the box and a really poor goal for us to give away. But as usual, we always respond really well and we rallied and we got on the ball and had our chances. David's hit the bar there and we've had several goal-mouth opportunities and crosses into the box. But the ball just didn't drop for us today and give us something we deserved out of the game.
I was going to say, I think if it had ended in a draw, I don't think there's anybody that would have denied that was probably a fair result.
No, probably not in the first half, but the way I thought they defended very well second half. I thought their back four were very good and I thought their shape and once they got their goal as a typical away side, not just Walsall, anyone, and we do no different. You got your goal, you got your lead and you're going to be solid and hard to beat and I thought they were very good at that.
And the way they defended was a little bit of a contribution to what you said in the early stage of the second half about the game not really having any flow.
No, and no, not on the referee. I don't think it's the referee's fault why it was bitty. I just thought he just got a little bit scrappy and I just thought there was needless fouls from both sides which really affected the flow in the game. So that was a shame and that's something that we don't want here at home. But once they did get the goal, our response was very good.
I did say on the commentary, first half, the only thing we might be annoyed about at half time was as you said, was not being in the lead and whether that would come back to haunt us.
Yeah, and the first goal in any league last year, this year, it doesn't matter. First goal is massive, and especially at home when if you give the other team that goal to now defend and getting behind the ball, it's sometimes hard to break down. So that first goal is always massive in games, and it's a shame we didn't get it today.
Against that defence, do you think the quality in the final third just needed to be a little bit better at times?
Yeah, I think it was a little bit of mixture of both, and I just said it there that sometimes, even just right at the end there where it comes, bounces really fiercely into Show Silver and it just hits your shin and goes over. Just the bounce of the ball didn't quite go for us, but certainly our quality could have been a little bit better and more ruthless in that box.
And like lots of games this season, very little between the sides.
Yeah, there's very little between top and bottom in this division. Every point you have to earn. It's extremely home and away. It's extremely tough games, tough battles, and today was no different against a team on good form, and they've got some good players in there as well.
Team selection today: Rob Milsom in midfield, Ben Wyatt at left back. Was that just not sure whether Kenny Davis had a full 90 minutes in him? Kenny's
last game was the 21st of August and he got hit badly by COVID. It really knocked him sideways and it took him quite a while to get over that, and within his period coming back and picking up training he pulled a hamstring. So Kenny has only trained last Wednesday. He's had 2 or 3 training sessions in him. So as much as Kenny was desperate to play, of course he was, and I want Kenny back in the team. I just didn't feel it was right for Kenny and the team and the risk of potential further injury as well, because we've got quite a few out at the moment, and I didn't feel I could put Kenny in from the start. Yes, I needed him on the bench, and if we had to use him I would have brought him on, but I don't feel I could have risked that from the start today.
And again, it's a testament to the squad you've got that Rob can slot into midfield like that. Ben Wyatt can come in at left back and got awarded man of the match by the match sponsors.
Yeah.
It's just you're a bit lucky in that way.
Yeah, we've got good flexibility.
Well, not lucky, but you've done the recruitment has been has been good.
Thank you, Tony. Yeah, it's not luck what we've created here. With all the staff and the hard work we do, myself, Jason, Terry Bullivant, who's working tirelessly behind the scenes there to make sure that our recruitment standards are kept to what we have since we come to the club. So yeah, to have the flexibility to Rob, who's played however many games for his career in centre midfield, and allow Ben White to slot in there. Yes, we have players out and we are light on numbers, but still it's a very strong 11 out there, and we were pleased what we could select today.
And substitutions today just to change things and freshen things up a little bit up front and see if a little change would make a difference.
Yeah, of course, you keep trying to knock at the door, see if something happens, and Donovan coming on, he's always a bright spark and certainly got a goal in him. Unfortunately it wasn't to be today.
Now, a week off this week. I spoke to Jason yesterday and he said you weren't devastated about not having a midweek game this week. Chance for Craig Eastman and Louis John to get themselves fit for next week?
Yeah, definitely potential. They were doing a warm-up and that today, so they're back in light training, just not quite ready for today. So we'll see how John Barden is as well. He's not too bad, but it would be. We've had a really busy schedule here, 3 Tuesdays in a row. It's nice just to have that little breather, especially where we are with our injuries at the moment. Just to have that Tuesday night off to give us a full week to see where these bodies are to pick the strongest team to go and get a result next weekend.
We look forward to that one next week, Matt. In the meantime, thanks very much for talking to us.
Just one thing I'll add on as well, just the supporters again, they're fantastic. But FA Youth Cup on Tuesday night, a big game home here against Gillingham, which myself and Jason and Terry will come along to. So as many, we're getting great support and great home crowds here for the first team, but to come and support the boys, the youth team, we're doing so well in their season. Some really promising prospects for the club. To come down on Tuesday and support them would be much appreciated as well.
Brilliant. I'm sure we will. I'll be over here on Tuesday, and I'll see you then. Cheers.
Brilliant. Thanks a lot. Cheers, Danny.